Teaching young children morality is a notoriously difficult task. Abstract concepts like societal duty, loyalty, and unconditional love usually fly right over a toddler's head. But Indian culture has developed a fascinating workaround. Instead of lecturing children with complex theology, parents introduce them to divine figures who behave exactly like they do: approachable, highly human, and relentlessly playful. You hear this most clearly in everyday nursery rhymes. They frequently focus on three specific characters: a mischievous toddler who steals butter, a joyful elephant-headed peer, and a remarkably strong monkey protector. This timeline plots out exactly what these characters represent. Far from being random campfire stories, these three archetypes form a clear chronological map of human development, progressing from early childhood innocence through social integration and finally into mature adulthood. This psychological progression provides the underlying logic for the deep, enjoying joy that drives India's grandest festivals. The developmental journey begins in the home with Nutcut Khanna, or Baby Krishna. Culturally, he is depicted as a chaotic toddler, running around the village, causing trouble, and stealing butter. The rhymes paint a vivid picture of his mother, Yashoda, constantly chasing after him. Yet, no matter how much of a mess he makes, her reaction is always one of immense affection rather than anger. This dynamic establishes a crucial first step for the developing mind. A child must experience total, unconditional acceptance from their primary caregiver before they can feel secure enough to explore the world. His misbehavior carries no actual malice. It acts as an essential, playful charm that cements the foundational bond between parent and child. To grow into a healthy adult, a human being must begin their life rooted in this absolute, chaotic love. As the child grows, their focus shifts out of the family home and into the wider community. Here we meet Chotu Ganesha, a figure who literally brings throngs of people together in the streets. In these songs, Ganesha isn't a distant authority figure. He's a highly intelligent, cheerful peer. He is characterized by his masti, a deep sense of fun and playfulness. The lyrics frequently describe him helping a friend steer their boat, their dost ki kashtiya. This serves as a brilliant metaphor for childhood friendships, where kids learn to navigate their earliest social challenges side by side. The rhymes offer a practical path for the young listener, illustrating how to become a reliable companion and a collaborative problem solver for the people around them. Successful integration into society demands a pivot. You must move away from simply receiving unconditional love and start actively providing joyful, helpful companionship to your peers. The final stage of personal development introduces the mighty Sri Ram Bhakt Hanuman. Looking at his massive, highly muscular physique, you immediately notice a stark contrast in his posture. He kneels in complete humility. The rhymes about him completely drop the tone of childhood mischief. The focus shifts entirely to his immense physical strength and his unwavering reliability. Hanuman has the power to destroy any obstacle or trouble, any musibat, that arises. Yet, instead of using that strength to dominate, he actively chooses to be a sahara, a humble support system for others. Mature capability becomes a liability unless it is anchored by a commitment to something larger than oneself. Here, power exists specifically to be channeled into service. Reaching the peak of human maturity means acquiring power and then making the conscious choice to protect the people who need it. All of these individual lessons eventually culminate in massive cultural celebrations like Diwali. The immense economic effort and physical scale of these markets signal a total societal commitment to the festival. The physical act of lighting millions of lamps across the country serves as a macroscopic reflection of the internal virtues that these childhood rhymes have been quietly building all along. Building momentum. When the festival reaches its peak, the atmosphere reflects these archetypes in real time. The security born from unconditional love, the shared problem-solving of peers, and the commitment of the strong to protect the community. And this process must be continuous. Teaching these specific values to the next generation, year after year, is the mechanism by which the culture survives. These simple rhymes provide the enduring inner lights of the community, long after the physical lamps of Diwali have burned out. When the lamps are finally lit and the rhymes echo through the streets, the culture is successfully transmitting the blueprint for a joyous, meaningful life to the next generation.